Here, that means somebody up there had to say, let there be light, that the earth started, and then he had to put someone there on earth. Because remember, Adam was there. Remember, Adam came there, then Eve came. So somebody had to start it out. So that means there had to be a God. Because it didn't just some bomb blew up and it started out. And then I'll tell you something else I heard.
This is the GOP's leading candidate for the Senate in Georgia.
Now think about this, because at one time, science said man came from apes. Did it not? Well, this was interesting though. If that is true, why are there still apes? Think about it.
You know, now you're getting too smart for it.
No.
What an emphatic smooching kiss ass this moronic dude to Walker's right is, but hey, he's up there for a reason.
Think about this. We have an evolution that is, we've gotten so intelligent that if that is true, why are there still apes? And then the conception of a baby. Let me tell you, science can't do that. They still trying to do it, but it can't because there had to be a God.
Always, like clockwork, the best way to play into the base on this side of the aisle is to justify anything and everything not rooted in science, not with a conclusion that merits fact, just, pander. There is a reason, you may recall, why Herschel Walker is, and I quote, largely kept behind closed doors. There is a reason why you do not see him promoting his campaign unless it is in a controlled environment, like, say, private events where he bankrolls cash among those that will not offer even the slightest pushback, or from the comfort of his own social media accounts.
If you want to build back better, first you probably want to control the border.
Just another human Republican talking point, this dude is.
Build back better. You probably want to become energy independent.
Just a quick note to Walker and his team. Maybe make it seem like he's not reading a simple Twitter message to his followers, scripted completely. This is the same dude who thinks the president controls not only the price of gas, but also pretzels at the grocery store. The reason for Walker's loyalty goes back to the United States Football League, or as it was known, the USFL. In 1983, Walker signed with Donald Trump's New Jersey Generals. The contract was, in simple terms, monstrous. The 3-year, $5 million deal was the richest in pro football at the time. Since then,
thank you for praying for me. That's the first time I really have heard anyone from the Democratic Party talk about praying for anybody.
Joe Biden, as you can see in the front row, is all slated to attend a worship service at this cathedral of St. Matthew the Apostle, also commonly known as St. Matthew's. He's accompanied with a bipartisan group of members of Congress and other politicians in attendance.
Bipartisan, Herschel. Bipartisan. Herschel Walker is unfit for public office, but everyone knew this already. The Associated Press reported there are hundreds of pages of public records showing allegations that Walker repeatedly threatened his ex-wife's life, exaggerated claims of financial success, and alarmed business associates with unpredictable behavior.
Because I put the work in every day and I can get it done.
Their reporting added Walker's ex-wife, Cindy Grossman, got a protective order against the former NFL player alleging violent and controlling behavior. She told ABC News that at one point during their marriage, her husband pointed a pistol at her cranium and said, "I'm going to," well, you could see the quote on your screen. Citing his abuse, Grossman filed for divorce in 2001.
Did you know Herschel once held a razor to her throat?
After trying to turn the page and move on with her life, Grossman told the court she got calls during that period from her sister and father, both of whom had been contacted by Walker. He told family members that he would unalive her and her new boyfriend, according to Maria Setos, Cindy Grossman's sister.
Or that Herschel's mistress told police that Walker threatened to, quote, blow her head off.
Wow.
In an affidavit, Setos claimed Walker once called looking for his ex-wife while she was out with her boyfriend. Setos took the call and said Walker became very threatening when told the Grossman's whereabouts. In Setos' recollection, Walker stated unequivocally that he was going to shoot my sister Cindy and her boyfriend in the noggin. 2 days later, he called again and told Setos that he possessed a gun and planned that day to act on his threats, which he repeated in graphic language, she said. Later that day, Walker confronted his ex-wife outside a mall when she was picking up their son from a party, according to her petition for a protective order. In her account, she said Walker slowly drove by in his vehicle, pointed his finger at her, and traced her with his finger as he drove. So look, when I see Walker incorrectly go off about evolution, it's just another feather in the cap of a conspiracy-riddled man who is desperate to take office so he could potentially shield himself from serious allegations, whether it be the alleged abuse he put forth on multiple women or his businesses allegedly defrauding other people.